It is a sin to write this. It is a sin to think words no others think, and to put them down upon a paper no others are to see. The laws say that men may not write unless the Council of Vocations bid them so. May we be forgiven. It is dark here. The flame of the candle stands still in the air. Nothing moves in this tunnel save our hand on the paper. We are alone here under the earth. Our name is Equality 72521. We strive to be like all our brother men, for all men must be alike. It is only we, Equality 72521, we alone who were born with a curse. For we are not like our brothers. We love the science of things. We know not why our curse makes us seek we know not what, ever and ever, but we cannot resist it. It whispers to us that there are great things on this earth of ours, and that we can know them if we try, and that we must know them. We ask, why must we know? But it has no answer to give us. We must know that we may know. We thought that we wished to be sent to the home of the scholars when our time would come. So we wished to be sent to the home of the scholars. We wished it so much that our hands trembled under the blankets in the night, and we bit our arm to stop that other pain which we could not endure. It was evil, for men may wish nothing for themselves, and we were punished when the Council of Vocations came to give us our life mandates, which tell those who reach their 15th year what their work is to be for the rest of their days. We heard the Council of Vocations call our name, Equality 72521. We looked up at the council. The lips of the oldest did not move as they said, "Street sweeper." We would accept our life mandate, and we would work for our brothers gladly and willingly. So we went into the home of the street sweepers. We were with Union 53992 and with International 48818. International 48818, and we were friends. This is an evil thing to say, for it is a transgression, the great transgression of preference, to love any among men better than the others, since we must love all men, and all men are our friends. We were gathering the papers and the rags which the wind had blown from the theater, when we saw an iron bar among the weeds. We pulled it with all our strength, but we could not move it. Together we scraped the earth around the bar. Of a sudden the earth fell in before us, and we saw an iron grill over a black hole. But we pulled at the grill and gave it way. And then we saw iron rings as steps leading down a shaft into darkness without bottom.
We shall go down. It is forbidden. The council doesn't know of the hole. It cannot be forbidden. Since the council does not know of the hole, there can be no law permitting to enter it, and anything that is not permitted by law is forbidden. We shall go, nonetheless.
They were frightened, but they stood by and watched us go. But still we went down. We could not believe what we saw. We knew suddenly that this place was left from the unmentionable times. We returned to the earth. International 48818 looked upon us and stepped back.
Equality 72521, your face is white. We shall report this fine to the city council, and both of us shall be rewarded. We shall not report this to the city council. We shall not report it to any men.
Liberty 53000. We wish to speak this name, but we dare not speak it above a whisper. For men are forbidden to take notice of women, and women are forbidden to take notice of men. But we think of one among women, they whose name is Liberty 53000, and we think of no others. And as we come to the northern road, we keep our eyes upon Liberty 53000 in the field. Then one day they came close to the hedge, and suddenly they turned to us. They stood still as stone, and they looked straight upon us, straight into our eyes. There was a smile on their face, and every morning thereafter we greeted each other with our eyes. We, Equality 72521, have discovered a new power of nature, and we have discovered it alone, and we alone are to know it. We do not know, but we shall learn. We cannot stop now, even though it frightens us that we are alone in our knowledge. We forget all men, all laws, and all things save our metals and our wires. So much is still to be learned. We look upon the light which we have made, and when we put our wires to this box, when we close the current, the wire glows.
You have found me. We love you. No, that is not what we wish to say. We are one and alone and only. And we love you who are one and alone and only.
And we felt torn for some word we could not find. And there, before us, on a broad summit, with the mountains rising behind it, stood a house such as we had never seen, and the white fire came from the sun on the glass of its windows. We both knew it without words. This house was left from the unmentionable times. So we walked to the door, and we threw it open, and we stepped together into the house of the unmentionable times. The words of the evil ones, the words of the unmentionable times. What are the words which we have lost? And yet, there is some word, one single word, which is not in the language of men, but which had been. And this is the unspeakable word, which no man may speak nor hear. What is the unspeakable word?